Imagine living in a world bound by traditions that discriminate, divide, and suppress. Now imagine someone bold enough to challenge all that. Welcome to Superb Quotes, where today we dive deep into the revolutionary thoughts of Periyar E.V. Ramasamy, a social reformer, rationalist, and visionary who changed the landscape of Indian society with his powerful words. His fight for rationalism, social justice, and human equality continues to inspire millions. Periyar was not just a man, he was a movement. Born in 1879, Periyar became a relentless voice for the oppressed. His thoughts shook the foundations of religion, caste, and patriarchy. His words were sharp and unfiltered, challenging deep-rooted inequalities. Let's explore some of his most thought-provoking quotes that force us to question, reflect, and act. There is no God. There is no God at all. He who invented God is a fool. He who propagates God is a scoundrel. He who worships God is a barbarian. Periyar's attack on religion was radical and unapologetic. He believed that the idea of God was a tool used by the powerful to maintain control over society. His mission was to free people from the shackles of superstition and make them embrace rational thought. Wisdom lies in thinking. The spearhead of thinking is rationalism. He believed that true wisdom comes from questioning and thinking rationally, not blindly following traditions. His message was clear. To advance as a society, we must be unafraid to challenge long-held beliefs. Man is equal to man. Let there be no doubt about this. In a society divided by caste, Periyar's message was revolutionary. He fought tirelessly to eradicate the idea of superiority based on birth, emphasizing that all human beings deserve equal respect and dignity. We are fit to think of self-respect only if the notion of superiority based on birth is eradicated. Periyar firmly believed that true self-respect could only emerge when we dismantle the unjust structures of the caste system. His call for social justice wasn't just about removing inequality, but about instilling self-worth in every individual. If women are slaves, then all who are born of them and come out of their wombs must also be slaves. Periyar was ahead of his time in his fight for gender equality. He understood that the subjugation of women affected the entire fabric of society. To him, the liberation of women was essential for true human progress. Women are not dolls. They are not slaves. They are human beings like us. This powerful statement still resonates today. Periyar's views on women's rights challenge the deeply entrenched patriarchy, advocating for women's education, freedom, and respect. Only education, self-respect, and rational qualities will uplift the downtrodden. Periyar recognized education is the key to unlocking social progress. He urged the oppressed to educate themselves and cultivate a sense of self-respect, as these were the weapons to fight inequality. Knowledge and wisdom are the tools for human progress, not caste or religion. In a world where caste and religion often dictated a person's fate, Periyar's call to focus on knowledge was revolutionary. He believed that true progress came from education, not inherited social positions. Politics does not mean power alone. It means service to the people. To Periyar, leadership wasn't about gaining power, but about serving the people, particularly the marginalized. He believed in ethical leadership, one that uplifted the masses, not the elite. An individual's intelligence and ability should not be measured by the amount of wealth he has amassed, but by the principles he upholds. Periyar valued integrity over material wealth, urging society to judge people by their values and principles, not by their wealth. A person who has no self-respect is said to be dead even when alive. Self-respect, according to Periyar, was the foundation of a meaningful life. Without it, one is merely surviving, not truly living. To discard superstition and to help people stand on their own feet is not the same as depriving them of something. Periyar believed that liberating people from superstition wasn't taking something away. It was empowering them to think for themselves, to stand strong in the face of manipulation. Periyar's quotes challenge us to think, to question, and to act. They push us to break free from the chains of inequality, superstition, and blind tradition. What lesson from Periyar resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to Superb Quotes for more powerful insights from the world's greatest thinkers. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay inspired.